All right. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Sorry that it's so late at night. I do apologize. We had some issues, some technical difficulties. Yes, good morning. Good morning to all of you. Yeah, please, for those of you who do have the Discord, I can't post the link to the Discord, but send a message to the correct stream. I think someone posted the wrong stream. Oh, excuse me. So we got a little bit of stuff to cover tonight, folks. Not too much. Probably a lot of information you've already heard. There's a lot of disinformation going on right now. You know, a lot of accelerationists, and also people on the left trying to spread disinfo. And so I'm just trying to get the facts out there. So I appreciate all of you for joining tonight. You know, those of you who are here. Yeah, I actually called my grandmother because the air quality is so bad. And apparently my dog was coughing. And if my dog was coughing, you know it's bad. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right into the stream, guys. All right, so I want to preface this by saying all of this is circumstantial evidence. We don't have any concrete 100% proven beyond a reasonable doubt facts. However, I do suspect leftist involvement in some of the fires. Not all of them, but some of them for sure. Absolutely. Yeah, sorry guys that I wasn't able to stream. I'm in Colorado right now with family, so I do appreciate you for joining the stream. Please share this with others. So we're going to jump right into this, folks. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And once again, I would like to remind people that most of this is circumstantial. However, pretty much all of these fires, the cops agree, are man-made. So let's get into it. Let's go to the first video, which is in Washington. This is, I can't remember which police department. Sorry that I don't know every single location, but this is in Washington. I can at least tell you the states that we're going to be in and looking at. So let's roll the video.
So I've been all up and down these fires, and I've been evacuated myself. And I can't help but notice that all of these fires seem to have started within throwing distance of I-5.
You know, now we've got our second one in the same place in Central Point, Medford area.
Second one in the same place?
Yeah, that one's very suspicious. That one, I think, probably.
So you can see right there, the officer nods in agreement that these fires are man-made. A lot of them are happening right off the highways. Hey guys, you know, glad you're here. And then I have another video to show you out of Washington of a car that was caught on surveillance camera lighting a fire and then quickly speeding away. Now it's difficult to see, but if you look at the top right corner of the screen, you can clearly see this straight line, and that's a road, and you'll see this little black dot move across. So let's go ahead and watch. And there's the ignition. And you'll see this little black dot. And there it is. There it is right there, folks. It's hard to see because I know it's very grainy. I tried to find the best footage I could, but that was the best I could do. And so now we're going to cut over to Oregon. And I believe this is either the Clackamas or Monultana police department talking about I think they're talking with a local, or maybe it's somebody from the left from Copwatch. I'm not entirely sure who was taking the video, but the person that they speak to mentions gas cans in the woods, and he shows them a photo. So let's pull up that evidence. Multnomah. I suck at pronouncing things, guys. You're just gonna have to bear with me. Monultana. Monultana. See, there we go. Anyway, let's just watch the video.
What have you heard? And that's fine. You can say, oh, what have you heard about Antifa coming out? Because I want to know how you know that information. Because it's very serious right now, okay?
Yeah. What I heard...
And my name's Mark, by the way.
Okay. What I heard from some...
Sir, are you part of this? Will you please go over there then? Thank you.
What I heard was from some conservatives.
Okay.
Right?
And this is serious. I mean, I want to know whatever you know.
Yeah. That...
These are with Cop Watch stuff, so we're talking. All right,
that they were... they had guns in the car. They said that there was Antifa that set a barrel on fire in Sandy.
I don't know that.
Okay. And they said that... Well, they said someone's seen it.
Okay.
And they said...
Are you videoing just so I know? Just so, are you recording? Okay, that's cool. That's fine.
And what they did was they... what they're doing is they're driving around looking for Antifa.
Your friends are, or whoever these people are, the conservatives?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I also know, because the guy showed me a video.
If you have, is a video showing cars or anything like that?
No.
Because we're serious about this, okay?
Yeah. A guy showed me this video right here.
Let me get my glasses on.
Or not a video, but a picture.
Okay. Gas cans and propane. Okay.
Yeah. They found that in a bush.
Where?
I don't know.
Okay. All right. Can we find out where? Because here's what I'm worried about. Bob, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What I'm worried about is that there's people stashing stuff, right?
Right.
It means that they're going to go in preparation.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And I don't want to sound like some doomsdayer,
right?
But it's getting serious, and we need the public's help on this.
There are people that are not going to leave their homes, and if this happens, if they start igniting more fires, people are going to die.
Right.
That's not okay.
No.
It shouldn't be okay with anybody on Cop Watch. Or
Hell no, it's not.
Anybody in the world right now.
No.
That's absolutely crossing a huge line.
Right.
About politics or anything.
Is he your crew?
No one's with me.
Okay.
I'm by myself.
All right, because he was mean mugging, and I was like,
Yeah.
"You want to go talk to that guy?"
Yeah.
There was something up with him. So if you know anything, please get a hold of me. And again, you can video us. I don't really care.
Right.
I don't. Hell, I'll even show you my name. You can get that on your camera too. Okay.
Do you have a business card?
I don't. I'm all about. I'll write my name down.
Okay.
And you can call me. Okay.
Yeah.
Because man, like I said, I'm 20 days away, but I still give a shit.
Right.
And you can put it on camera. I give a shit. Okay. And if you need to spell that out,
Yeah.
What guy said it?
Yeah. But yeah, I was up there in the hills driving around looking for the fire and also looking for looters.
If you find it, put that camera to work. So I want license plate numbers, vehicles. You can get their face.
Mm-hmm.
We want, cause it's horrible up here right now.
Right. And a lot of the people believe that if the fire does hit town, the sheriffs will be gone, and basically it's going to be whatever people's here.
I'm gonna be surprised. They've now pulled all fire personnel from the front lines because they're waiting for this just to explode.
Yeah.
So just for your own safety, I don't know where you live. I don't really care, but I don't know what the timeline is on it, but it's serious.
Yeah. Well, if it comes here, I'm going to stand right in the middle of that parking lot right there.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. So, but seriously, if you get any intel, because I know you're pretty well linked with some of the community as far as that stuff goes, please call us. This is important because, and I'm gonna say this, Antifa motherfuckers, okay,
Right.
are out causing hell.
Right.
And there's a lot of lives at stake, and there's a lot of people's property at stake because these guys got some vendetta.
Right.
All right. So,
What they don't realize is they come out here, they do stuff out here, right? And then when stuff happens downtown, more people are like, well, hey, they came out to our place and burned our place down. I'm going to go downtown.
right. Could you do me one favor?
What?
I don't care if you video this or if you video that, but I know your stuff goes live, and that's cool. I'm not by any means trying to impede that, but can you at least not video the fire department, because I want the safety of those guys, right?
Right.
The safety of them is paramount, because those are going to be the ones that when the shit hits a fan, they're going to be out there fighting the fires.
Right.
And I don't want any Antifa or some other left-wing crazy people going, oh, well, that's how they got it all set. All right?
Okay.
You can video my car. You can video me. I don't give a crap, right? I don't care.
Yeah,
But-
I won't videotape the firefighters setting up, but like say the fire came over here and they're
Fine.
you
Fine,
know.
absolutely. But just don't give their location away, please.
Okay.
All right? Just for their safety. They've got no dog in this fight other than trying to fight what's right. All right? You cool with that?
I'm cool with that.
Video me. Shit, you can video me taking a piss. I don't care. But just don't video them for their safety.
Right.
Okay?
Okay.
All right. Cool. Thanks, New Dog.
All right.
Yeah, so thank you for correcting me. Multnomah. I believe that's where this was at, where that video was taken. And speaking of those gas cans in the woods, we have a local who videotaped people dressed in all black in the woods. And we're going to show that video next. So here we go.
On the right. After we went and put the one on the right out, we stomped it out, threw dirt on it, and all that shit over the horses. But here's the video.
Oh shit, yeah, you were right up in it.
Yep. Now, watch up here.
You see somebody? Oh, there are people.
See that person?
Yes, I did.
Yep. So, I decided to screenshot it. That's a person right there with like a torch or an aerosol can or something in their hands. And then, yeah, so right here, there you go, there's a better picture.
Oh, yeah.
Black hood,
And
black
there it
hoodie,
is,
black
folks.
pants, gas can, torch.
Wow.
There we go.
Yep. So
That's-
there's only
So, like I said, most of this is circumstantial, but it's not that far-fetched to believe that the left is behind not all of the fires, but some of the fires that are being set, in the west, on the West Coast. And so then I have the video of the deputy that you all mentioned that was placed on leave. I have that video as well. He was advising locals on how to handle these situations up there. So here we go. The fires are all over the place on the West Coast and the Cascades. I think that's how you say it, Cascades. They're all over the place. They're even in California. And so it's we're going to keep going through the evidence, folks. Don't worry.
And it's getting blown out of proportion. So be careful. There are some laws that revolve around what you're going to do. Don't get yourself jammed up. Because you might think you're doing the right thing, and then you got criminal charges against you. And I believe in the Second Amendment. I probably believe the Second more than any one of you. Don't get yourself in a situation you lose your rights because you just push the limit, right? You guys all mean to do good. You all mean your heart's in the right place. But the fucking courts nowadays don't care what your heart is. The courts don't give a shit what you're trying to do. What? They can't be there. I will tell you this. You have to fear for your life.
Thank you for the correction on Cascades. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
They have represented means. Be advised. There's been homeowners who've been prosecuted for murder because they killed some guy who's on their property. You have to prove it was serious physical injury. Okay? Now, you throw a fucking knife in it, that's on you. Yeah. So anyway.
Because I'm going to go for the baseball bat.
So trust me, I am on your side, people. I am 100%. I would let this shit happen in my neighborhood either, but be smart about it. Don't. Right. Deterrent. That's cool. Be deterrent. I want you to be deterrent. But don't get yourself in trouble. Because you got good hearts. You guys are good country people. You mean good. Don't let your mean good with bad judgment, and you know what I'm saying, get you in trouble. Because nothing's going to be more shittier than have John Foote in the DA's office laying the screws to you because you want to be the good guy. And then it falls apart.
Our life will change exponentially if we make mistakes.
You're damn right. And we will have no choice in filing charges because this has to be that whiny ass victim wants to go, all I do is come over and ask him if I could ask directions, and he took a shot at me. trouble. Don't get in trouble. Don't get in trouble. Yes, sir. I'm going home in 45 minutes and drinking some wine. I've been out here for 3 days this shit. Yeah, my pleasure. Take it easy. Good to see you, good brother. Dude, I love you, brother.
Oh, thanks. We go way back.
Who's taking over from you?
Yeah, I know. I'm good.
Where's your relief?
Right?
Where's your relief then? How come he wasn't here?
No, I didn't know it was even happening. I just rolled by. So wait a second. So this guy with Jeep here. Love that guy, but he's asking me to stop right now. He's driving a badass Jeep. No mud flaps on. He's totally in violation of everything. Don't be that person, okay?
Well, that's my bug out rig right there.
That's fine.
It's got a chainsaw in the back.
Don't set yourself alive.
The volume is all the way up, guys. This was a secret recording. The deputy did not know he was being recorded. That's why it's hard to hear. Yeah, I guess I'll stop the videos. So basically, the deputy was telling them how to, in quotes, deal with the situation. And he was giving them legal advice to help them, avoid criminal prosecution if they had to deal with anything. So, this is one of the reasons that I prefaced this stream by saying, a lot of this is circumstantial. We can't prove beyond a reasonable doubt that the left is behind all of the fires. It is strange. It is strange, and I'll get into some strange things that have been said, like the media is saying that the left is not involved at all, when we know for a fact there are people on the left involved. And so, yeah, we'll get into that throughout the stream, guys. I personally do not believe that the left is responsible for all of the arson that's going on the West Coast. I do believe they have a hand in some of it, and we're going to get to that later in the stream. So let's go to an eyewitness report of a red car that was, 2 people in gas masks jumped out of a red Lexus and started a fire, trying to light hay bales on fire. So let's play that video.
Hey, you guys. I don't know what else to do, so I'm coming live on Facebook, which I've never done before. But Scott has, as you guys know, has been up on the fire, the Will Hoyt fire, on a bulldozer for the last 36 hours or something. And he was going to go home and check on our house because just to check on our house and make sure that no assholes had taken any of our stuff. And he was driving from up on the hill, and he came down the hill and in Markham turned right, and there's a hayfield right across the street from our driveway, and there's right before Markham Circle, and he noticed out in the hayfield there's some big round bales, and one of them has a smiley face on it. I'm sure if you live out there, you know what I'm talking about. And he noticed 2 guys in gas masks out there, and they're trying to set the freaking field on fire, the hay bale on fire, the big bale. So he pulls off to the side of the road and gets out of the truck, and the guys run and get in their car and are headed towards Silverton. Scott has been on the dozer. He has no idea what's going on. He doesn't know that this has been happening. I know there was a sighting of 2 guys in gas masks last night up on Sawtell trying to start a fire, which somebody then said was false, and somewhere else as well. So I'm here to tell you that is actually happening. Scott watched them trying to start a fire on that round bale across from our driveway on Highway 213, right next to the road. And they are heading towards Silverton in a maroon Lexus. I called 911 already. Scott tried, anyway, long story. I called 911 already, and but I don't think anything's happening because have people to do it. So like this is unreal. I don't even understand this. I mean,
So you asked, how do we know she's not lying? Because here's the red Lexus. There you go, folks. There it is. Like I said, a lot of this is circumstantial. I do believe the left is involved in some of these fires. And we're going to keep going through the circumstantial evidence that points to their involvement. So there you go. There's the red Lexus. There's a dude in the car. Now, I want to show you a video. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but a lady caught an arsonist on her property and held him at gunpoint. He had a book of matches. Now, people have been saying, "Oh, he's homeless. He's a transient." No, he's not. He doesn't have a backpack. He does. Transient people usually have like a shopping cart or a bicycle or a backpack or something. They push around their stuff. And I'm going to show that video right now.
Get on the floor. Get on the floor and lay down. Lay down. What are you doing in my property?
You passing through, I didn't know it was property.
Did you light anything on fire?
No, ma'am.
What are you doing with those matches on your head?
I smoke.
You smoke? Where are your fucking cigarettes?
The only ones I have is matches right now.
Did you light anything up on fire?
No.
What's your name?
And Corey Allen.
Yeah, you can clearly see the book of matches on the ground right by his left or right hand. I think that's his left. No, or is his right? Oh man.
Make sure you snap pictures of him.
Yeah, I think it's his right.
Did you go into the house?
Yep, and then they zoom in on it.
Did you come up through?
Does that guy look homeless to you? Yeah, you guys called it. It was his right hand, yeah. I was trying to look for it.
What are you doing with the lighter, with the matches?
I was smoking a cigarette on the main highway.
You were smoking a cigarette. That's why you only have matches on your hand.
I had a cigarette butt. That's all I have. I agree.
I think someone said that this lady was an off-duty Leo. I think. I can't confirm that. I haven't looked into it, but somebody I think said this lady was an off-duty Leo. And if you don't know what that stands for, that's law enforcement officer. So anyway, that's all we need to see of that. So yeah, she just holds him at gunpoint until the cops show up. Oh, it's over. But let's move on to the next piece. Hey, look. It's the Antifa firefighters coming to put out the fires. There they are. I don't know how many of you have seen this one. But yeah, they're allegedly going around and helping put out the fires with those chainsaws and gas cans. And also, why is her tool censored? That's a really weird thing. No, it's not fake. It's real, and I'll get to that. I believe it's right here. Here's where we got the image from. Antidote 503. Here's their Instagram. And notice he says, please donate within the next 30 minutes. Going to Winco to grab cases of water and snacks to take to the fire lines. Cash App and Venmo. Please don't donate after 30 minutes. It's not a meme. It's not a joke. It's not a meme, folks. It's real. So let's keep going through this stuff. All right. So there's Mr. Antidote right there. There he is with his boys, chilling with the boys, just hanging out. And I want you to take a look at his receipt. The idiot was posting on Instagram. He was posting on Instagram his receipts, his driver's license, like a frickin' retard. And I want you to notice what he bought right there. It's been highlighted. 5-gallon press and pour kerosene cans. I wonder why he bought those. Gee, really activates those almonds, folks, don't you think? And here's a picture of the kerosene cans, not gas cans. That's right. There's a difference, and we'll get into that and why that's important. But there they are, tipped over and not full. And here they are full up. So why this is important is this idiot admitted to arson back in July. And I'm going to go ahead and play that video for you right now. So here we go.
Fuck! It's a fucking war zone out here, man. What the fuck? For what? For what reason? I mean, I guess they did set a fire.
So I don't know if you guys caught that, but he said, well, I did start that fire, though. How stupid can you be? So, can I put gasoline in a kerosene can? I suspect that the answer to number 1 is that the gasoline will compromise the cans over time, as kerosene is an oil-based lubricant with low volatility, and gasoline is highly volatile corrosive solvent. Finally, the answer to number 3 is that it's absolutely a terrible idea. Now, it's also against the law. Illegal to put gasoline in any other container that is not red. Any station that allows you to fill a can other than red can be in for a lot of trouble for carrying it. It's federal law. I would not do it. So this idiot has violated federal law. And he's shown it because he filled them up with something. They were empty before he went to the gas station. So the idiot just photographed himself committing a federal crime. But I want to show you the brave Antifa firefighter. Ah, yes. Interior. God, sorry, guys. I'm really tired. It's 3 a.m. Interior crocodile alligator. Now, this guy is pretty mentally unstable. He posts all kinds of crazy stuff like, I want to do cocaine and screw my girlfriend. And just all kinds of just weird and bizarre stuff all over his Twitter. I should have probably grabbed some caps from his Twitter to show you guys. But I want to point something out. Where is everybody? Where are all the firefighters or people working on the fire line? Where the hell is everybody? Why is this dude out in the middle of nowhere by himself? Does that make any sense? I don't see any trucks. I don't see any other people walking. It's just him. Just chilling out there by himself. So, yeah. So here, now, they do controlled burns, to help fight fires and basically, extinguish the fire. And it's called a backfire. A fire set along the inner edge of a fire line to consume the fuel in the path of a wildfire or change the direction of force of the fire's convection column. So it is a technique that is used, but I highly doubt Antifa LARPers are actually firefighters that are actually out there trying to help with wildfires. I highly doubt that at all. So anyway, we're going to keep going through all this stuff. So in Oregon, this is what was posted, around town. Looters will be shot. Looters plus arsonists will be shot. Home and armed. You loot, we shoot. So, I don't blame people for their reactions, because of what's going on. I don't blame them for being a little paranoid. especially since you've seen the evidence that I'm showing to you. You know. So yeah, let's keep going. So there have been 4 arrests in connection to possible arson. Now, this is what I was going to get at, and this is why I was saying we need to be careful about disinformation, because we don't want to get people, killed or arrested, good people killed or arrested, because of paranoia and disinformation. And so here's a lady, Anita, I can't pronounce the last name, Esquivel, or however you pronounce that, was arrested in Monterey. I think that's Monterey, California, after starting fires near Highway 101. So that's one arsonist right there. And here's the next one, Michael Jared, a crazy transient homeless person who started a fire. And I want to go back to Anita really quick. Hang on. People are trying to say that this chick is Antifa. I haven't seen any evidence that this chick is Antifa. There's a side photo of somebody who kind of looks like this that people are trying to say is an Antifa person. Unless I can see a full frontal photo that somebody shares with me, then I'll amend this and say, okay, this was an Antifa lady that started a fire. But until I see that, and not some side photo of people trying to say, oh, this is an Antifa person, I don't buy it. Oh, I pronounced Esquivel correctly? Oh, okay. Well, yeah. All right. Anyway, let's keep going through this, because man, we're almost through it. We're almost through it all. So here's the fires from space. And I just want you to take a look at that. Just look at that, guys. Massive. And this is just California. Dude. I mean, can you imagine like what these people are doing to the planet? Like, if let's say this all is Antifa or far left people, they're literally destroying the planet. I mean, with the amount of air pollution that they've created, if it's all Antifa, but I don't think it is. I do suspect their involvement, but the amount of air pollution that's been created by all of this insanity, it's just absolutely mind-boggling. So anyway, we're gonna keep going through this. All right, let's see, where would I leave off? Okay, here we go. So this is confirmed, and this man has been arrested. This is Jeffrey Accord. Jeffrey Accord has an extensive criminal history. He's been arrested multiple times for illegal weapons charges, and here's his records. Right there. Unlawful carrying of a pistol, carrying unconcealed weapon on person, uniform fire code violation. Now, all of these were, I think, okay, looks like some of these were at later dates. I thought these were all from 2014 because he got arrested at a rally in Ferguson, I think, for carrying weapons. So, yeah, he's obviously a bad dude, and he is a Black Lives Matter supporter. And people have talked about this guy. And here's a photo from Trooper Ryan at the Puyallup, I think that's how you say it, Puyallup PD. You know, they got him. And there he is, sitting in a cell. And you know the funny thing is, he was arrested 2 hours after posting bail. So they paid the legal defense fund that these a-holes have. They paid his legal defense fund. Then he got arrested 2 hours later. Oh man. Well, I hope you like prison, because that's where you're gonna stay, Jeffrey. Enjoy prison. So now let's get into the MSM and the FBI. So the FBI Portland division has made this statement. FBI Portland and local law enforcement agencies have been receiving reports that extremists are responsible for setting wildfires in Oregon. With our state and local partners, the FBI has investigated such several reports and found them to be untrue. This is BS. And, it's FBI Portland division, so obviously they might have a left bias or lean to the left. I mean, come on, folks. I just showed you photos of all this suspicious activity and at least one confirmed BLM guy setting fires in Washington. So come on, this is just bogus. This is fake news by the FBI. I don't buy it for a second. Oh, hey, Angry Beaver. Sorry, I'm trying to give this report. I'm sorry I haven't been paying attention in the chat, guys. I'm really trying to get this information out there and give this report, for all y'all. Donald Trump says, "Is this the same FBI that knew about Epstein and did nothing?" FBI is fake news. That's right. Phil Nope says, "What if Antifa actually told all of their people to start fires?" I did see a tweet by the guy who had the kerosene cans. I believe that's the user Antidote. That there was an FBI agent that gave him a free pass so he can go to the DC riot on September 17th. I don't have that saved. I should have saved it, but I didn't save it. He posted on his story that my person at the FBI is letting me go to DC. So I think this group probably has some far left people in it. Maybe they're compromised. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I absolutely agree. It's BS that the deputy got fired, for talking about this stuff, because there is some circumstantial evidence that points to far left involvement. Now, for those of you who are saying, I'm sure most of you are smart people, but for the non-believers who say, well, wildfires happen all the time, well, I've got some bad news for you. 80% of wildfires in the United States are started intentionally by humans or human activity. Ooh. Sorry about that. Looks like it's not so natural after all. Now, I want to go into the tinfoil hat territory. So I need you guys to put on your tinfoil hats. Are you ready, chat? Are you ready to be Scully to my Mulder? Are you guys ready for this? I don't know if you're ready. All right, Scott's putting on the hat. All right. Iron 5 put on the hat. Okay, here we go. Now, this is where I'm going to get into conspiracy theory time. Okay. Power poles back in August in Washington were being cut. And it was August night. It was either August 18th. I think it was August 18th. I'll have to check again. I think I have the photo. It was either August 18th or August 19th. There were 5 power poles that were being targeted. Yeah, August 19th. There we go. So here it is. Very dangerous. Police and FBI investigate power poles cut with chainsaw in a Snohomish County. I don't know how to say that word, but there we go. Because of the potential for serious injury and the fact that someone is tampering with the public power supply, the FBI is now assisting in the investigation. Linwood, Washington. Now, you might be wondering, why would they want to cut down power poles? Well, it's fairly obvious, folks. Once damaged or downed, wires may contact trees and other combustible materials, resulting in sparks, smokes, and fires. There you go. So there you go, folks. Now, I can't prove this, but it's, we know that Antifa goes up and down the West Coast all the time. And we know there's been protests in Washington. We know there's been protests in Oregon. We know there's been protests in California. So it's not that far-fetched to imagine that they're trying to cut down power poles to start fires. I mean, it's really not that far of a stretch to make. Now this is where I'm bordering on conspiracy because it happened back in August, but August 19th wasn't that long ago. That wasn't that long ago, folks. It's just like a few weeks, 4 weeks or so, 3 weeks. So yeah, I mean, there you go, folks. So that's pretty much all I've got so far. I'm continuing to follow these stories as they develop. 4 weeks. Okay. Yeah, less than a month. Exactly. And I have seen some other conspiracy theories about like trying to move people into mega cities and out of the wooded areas and and stuff like that. But I don't know if I buy into that stuff. But I know some people are saying Agenda 21. But I just wanted to share this information with you, and do a stream and and chat, and say hello to you guys. I'm sorry I haven't been around. I've been busy with family. Colorado's going great. I guess this is chat time right now. So I appreciate all of you for watching. Please share this with people. Sorry I don't have more. I think I did have a little more, but I ran into so many technical problems trying to get this stream working that I may have missed a few things. And it is interesting that there's no fires in Canada, right? Oh, and I don't have Bean Cat. I'm sorry, guys. I did visit Garden of the Gods. We actually just we came back from there. I think we got back at 7:45 p.m. We did go to Garden of the Gods. We also went to the Colorado Zoo, and we did a lot of stuff today. So Bean Cat or you riot? Well, I'm sorry. I don't have Bean Cat. I'll get some memes queued up now that I've got the streaming software working. I'm not streaming on the laptop, by the way. I hijacked my father's computer. So, and then the dude says, "Go check out the incline too." Absolutely. Feet pics? No feet pics. No. We're not doing that. No Bean Cat, no peace. Bean Cat now. So yeah, I tried to post some updates on the community tab on YouTube. I appreciate all of you for. I'm actually surprised we had this many people. I thought it was going to be 75 people. You guys are amazing. You guys are rock stars. Dang, it's like, what is it? Like, I don't even know the time. I can't see the time on the computer. Because it's in full screen mode, so I can't see the time. What is it? What's the time right now? Oh, dude, it's close to 3 a.m. Woo. Yeah. I stole my dad's computer. I managed to get it working, even though I don't have his password. I kind of hacked into it. But at least we could do this stream. So the riots will be streaming. I know you guys are in different time zones. I know. I'm sorry. That's why I try to stream early. But guys, I ran into so many technical problems trying to get the crappy laptop to work. So we're just going to use this computer. We're going to use this computer even though I hijacked it. And that's what we're going to do. So, I appreciate all of you for coming by the stream. Angry Beaver, Yoshiro, Bichi Kajito, Phil. I was shocked that Phil's here. I am the hacker known as 4chan. I'm not a hacker. I found a way to work around his password. That's all. So I found a way to get around his password protection. So I didn't really crack into the computer. I just found a way to get around the password protection. But anyway. So don't worry, folks. I will be streaming on the 17th because let me see if I can pull up the image really quick. Hang on. Let me get that up here. Let me get on the screen real fast. Where's it at? Do I have it saved? Yeah, there we go. Boom. There we go. Let's get that on the screen. Yeah, because we can't forget about this. Siege of the White House. Yeah, absolutely. I have reserved the day for you, myself, and the chaos that is going to unfold on the 17th. Yes, I'm going to stream from this PC on the 17th. He's not going to be using it. He has a laptop that he does most of his work on. He stays mobile a lot for what he does for his job. So I will be able to use his PC. Oh, absolutely fake. Summer, you take care. Yeah, guys, the White House siege is just going to be absolutely crazy. And that's why the Portland protests and the Eugene protests and all that have been so sparse. They're moving towards DC. Or they're getting ready to go to DC. So it's going to be absolutely crazy. And there's, like, for example, here I'll throw this up on the screen for you guys since we'll do this right now. Here, I'll throw this up on the screen for you. So the people who are promoting this event are the same people who promoted Occupy Wall Street. And then let me see if I have the image. Yeah, the 13,000. There we go. So this is their This is their newsletter, and they have 13,000 people on their newsletter. And I love, you got to read what this says. So screw up your courage, stuff your backpack with the tools of nonviolent revolution. It's interesting that they mentioned tools. What exactly what kind of tools do you need for a peaceful protest? Why do you need tools? Don't you just need a sign? Why do you need tools? Very interesting choice of words they use there. Of nonviolent revolution, bring intelligence to match your spirit, and we'll see you in Lafayette Square starting September 17th. Stay tuned for tactical briefings, campaign info, and critical intelligence. So, exactly. They're the tools. But just think about that, folks. They've got 13,000 people on their newsletter alone, 13,000 plus. Imagine if just half those people go. That's a lot of people. So there's going to be tons of people that are going to this thing, folks. It's going to be absolute madness. So yeah, starting September 17th, I will be streaming from this computer. We will get the memes queued up. It looks like this computer can actually handle streaming. We've had perfect stream health. This is the best internet connection I've ever had my whole life. my folks have a 5G internet, and so it's just, my gosh, it's been nothing but green. Every time I stream from home, it's always red. Is this why Portland hasn't been doing nightly riots? Possibly. Bichi Kajito says, thanks for your efforts in arranging this to share with others. Absolutely. I'm happy to do this for you guys. And like I said, I'm trying not to spread disinformation, fear, and panic. And I'm not trying to be an accelerationist, because there's a lot of far-right people as well who want to, kickstart a civil war. And, look, my opinion is this. If a civil war happens, it happens. But we shouldn't be trying to force it. And that's why I'm trying to, promote the facts and give you guys this information, and, so you can share it around. And then James says, are there any mentions of counter-protesters going down there? I don't know. Phil says, did the feds shut down the riots, or was it trying to get to DC? I think Tim Pool did a video about that. I haven't had a chance to watch it because I've been so busy, but he alleges that the feds have shut down Portland, but I don't know about that. We'll see. We'll see. Exactly. Cali Patriot 95 says, nobody panic. Exactly. The 5G radiation is real. Well, well, my brain is already melting, guys. Oh no, my IQ. It's dropping already. Oh, dear God. So, yeah. So, Antifa people in Portland are being arrested. There are people being charged federally. And so maybe that did contribute to some of it too. But I think a lot of it is they're getting ready to go to D.C. because isn't it what is it, like the 12th or the what's the date? Hang on. It's the 14th. So it's only a few days away, guys. So of course they're going to. My brain is 2G. Thomas says. So of course they're gonna calm down. They're gonna calm down right now because they got to get ready to go to D.C. And remember, they got to bring their tools of nonviolent revolution. They got to get the money to fly Broza out there in Arex. Oh no! Oh no! I don't want to think about that. I don't want to think about that, guys. Ugh, gross. So yeah, this is probably the shortest stream I've ever done. Hey, Angry Beaver, I'm glad you're still here. And then Shadow Wolf says, "Calm before the storm." That's right, guys. We'll probably hear Arex in DC, guys. Unfortunately. Did you see Arex mukbang? Oh, you're making me gag. Please, no. God, no. Don't. Wheels, I think he's going to roll to DC. Oh. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be a nothing burger, guys. We're just going to have to find out. We're going to have to find out. Grant says, send me a link. Send you a link to what? Like the riots or like what? Yeah, happy to do all this for you guys. Ezra Banks says, I want to see Shadman draw Arex and Officer 44. Oh, no. Oh, God. Shadman. Oh, why did you mention Shadman? Oh, man. Firefeet will be there. I don't think Firefeet's going to be there. His feet are pretty messed up. If he's there, he's going to be there with a walker or like some what do you call those? Crutches. Yeah, it's too, guys, it's too big of a coincidence. It's too big of a coincidence that all of these fires are happening in red areas, Republican areas, and that they're happening right off of highways or not too far from highways. I mean, it's just there's too much circumstantial evidence. I won't say that all of the fires are Antifa or leftist, but I do think that a good portion of them are. Let's see. Oh, hey, Eric. Good to see you. Paulie, give me a break. Well, sorry, Franklin. I know. Sorry to keep, to do this so late at night, guys. Hey, Kelly's here. I tried to do this as early as possible, but like I said, I've been with family, and I ran into technical issues with my laptop. Don't give us a break, give us feet. Soggy, undercooked feet. Oh, no. Ugh. Eric says multiple police shootings in different states. Yeah, I did hear about that. JB says red areas doesn't mean much. Virtually all of the non-city parts of Oregon is red. That's true. A lot of, even around California, a lot of those areas that are out of the cities are, red areas. Elon says, where's my refund? This is free. I provide all of this free. So you don't get a refund. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You don't get a refund. Hey, yeah, so, I'm glad you guys came and hung out. So, yes, once again, folks, stay tuned for, September 17th. I might even go live, at some point in the week before then, like I did tonight. This was kind of a test, so I'm kind of glad this worked out. This was kind of like a test run, and it seems to be working pretty good. We've had stable connection, good no drop frames. I've had 0 connection errors, so I think we're doing good. So yeah, folks. All right, it's 3 a.m. I'm heading to bed. Some of you guys are in time zones that are way ahead of mine, so I'm gonna head to bed. But yeah, I'm having a good time with my family here in Colorado, and I will be live on the 17th and maybe even before then. So I appreciate you guys putting up with my shenanigans. Bishi Kajito says, your audio is spot on. Well, the reason the audio is spot on is it better be, because this is my father's PC and he's an audio engineer, so it better be spot on. This is probably the best microphone I've ever used. Richard says, have you seen the Biden caravan? I don't think so. But Biden's so sad. I missed you guys too. I'm glad you all decided to come hang out. And yeah, don't worry, folks. I'm not going anywhere. I really had to do this stream because I wanted to get this information out, because there's a lot of disinformation, and I wanted to share this with you guys. We can't jump the gun on this stuff. We can't do that. So I appreciate every last one of you. Have a good night, people.